Good evening, everybody out there in webinar land. How are you doing tonight? This is Cedric Harris, Diamond Director, coming to you live here from Ocala, Florida, with our live TTO Google Hangout. I want to welcome all the team members as well as all the guests that are chiming in right now. We know you could have been anywhere in the world and you decided to spend the next 30 minutes here with us, and we truly appreciate it. Before I get started here on this Hangout, I want to make sure that everybody can hear me and see me okay. As we all know, we can't control technicalities out there in Google world and internet world. So I want to make sure that everybody can hear me and see me okay. So you might see me glance to the right a little bit just because I've got another computer running at the same time just to make sure that I'm queued up here and we're okay. So can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody hear me and see me okay? I just want to make sure before we get cranked up and rocking and rolling. Give me a quick shout out. Let me know if you can hear me and or see me okay, and we will get started. Let me hit a quick refresh here, and we will make sure we are good to go. Everybody got me loud and clear? Let's rock and roll. Well, first of all, congratulations. Welcome to tonight's TTO Live Google Jeunesse Hangout. I know you might have been invited here by a team member, by a Facebook friend, by a family member, a coworker, someone who loves you, that wanted you to learn about the fastest growing DSA company on the Inc. 500 Jeunesse Global. And it is my job this evening to show you exactly who we are and why we are who we are. But I do need a little bit of assistance from you if I could. If you could just eliminate any distractions right now. Your automatic income reducer, aka your television, your instant messaging, your Facebook, your Skype, your Apple iPhone 4, 5, 16, 62, your BlackBerry, Blueberry, and or Cranberry, anything that might have an on or off switch, and just focus right now, because this information could truly change the way you look at business. Now, my name is Cedric Harris. I'm a Diamond Director inside of Jeunesse Global. And tonight, I really want to have a frank conversation with you. I really want to have a frank conversation with you and really have a little bit of a coffee talk, in the words of my man, Brett Coffee. Have a little bit of coffee talk about this phenomenal company called Jeunesse Global. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, well, who is Jeunesse? Who is Jeunesse? Why is my friend? Why is my family member? Why is my coworker? Why is my Facebook friend so excited about this company called Jeunesse Global? Well, first things first, our company, ladies and gentlemen, Jeunesse, was launched on September the 9th, 2009 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9/9 of 09. Now, when our company was launched, it was launched with 5 Asian leaders. Those 5 Asian leaders, they took to marketplace 2 different product lines. The first product line they took to marketplace is a product called Luminous, which is based on adult stem cell research. This is our first product that we launched, actually our serum product, back 6 years ago. They also launched another product called Reserve, which is a resveratrol product focused on your immune system and your antioxidants. Well, those 5 Asian leaders, they exploded through the U.S. community, inside of the Asian community, did a little sprinkling in Canada, and ultimately ended up in Asia, all throughout Singapore and Vietnam and Malaysia and Hong Kong and Japan and all these different provinces in Asia. Well, instead of our owners, Wendy and Randy, trying to saturate the United States and Canada first, they decided to follow the leadership, ladies and gentlemen. They decided to follow the leadership for 3 reasons. Number 1, Wendy and Randy, they understood that everything in this world rises and falls on leadership. Everything. Number 2, they also understood that there are no part-time networkers in Asia. They take it extremely seriously. You're either full-time or not in the business. And number 3, they understood that Asia was a gateway to numerous other different countries. So they spent the millions of dollars, jumped through all of the hoops, went through all of the politics to get all of these places legal in Asia. Well, as we fast forward 6 years later, that was the best thing that they could have did. You see, they started focusing on international first, and then came around and started focusing on North America. Now, as we fast forward 6 years later, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what has happened. Year number 1, we did a little over 60 million in revenue. Year number 2, we did 125 plus million in revenue. Year number 3, we did a little over $200 million in revenue. Year number 4, we did a little over 257 million in revenue. Year number 5, last year, 2015, we did well over 2014, we did well over $419 million in revenue. And year number 6, as I conduct this Google Hangout right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 2 weeks shy. We are a little over 2 weeks shy from hitting the $1 billion mark inside of Jeunesse Global for the year 2015. We are by far the youngest and fastest growing DSA company on the Inc. 500. We are the #1 momentum growth company in all of network marketing right now as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. We are actively doing business currently in 121 different countries. And for those of you that are looking at this hangout from the United States and Canada, we literally just started focusing on North America a little over a year ago. You see, I've been lucky enough to be inside of this industry of direct sales and network marketing for well over 18 plus years. I've been a top earner in this industry since 2006. And I can tell you, when I decided to lock arms with Jeunesse just a little over a year ago, when I decided to spread this word to my beautiful teammates and my friends and my family, there was not a lot of focus going on inside of the United States. As a matter of fact, the US market was doing a little over $1 million a month. Now, as we fast forward a year later, because we launched our team in the middle of November 2014, as we fast forward 1 year later, ladies and gentlemen, our team alone has grown from 0 to well over 30,000 people in 63 different countries. The company has gone from $1 million a month to well over 15 million a month just in the United States market alone. Our team has been blessed to be the top star maker team in the United States and Canada. And we have produced some strong earners, so many customers, we can't even keep count of them anymore. And one super strong family here within Team Takeover inside of Jeunesse Global. But you still might be saying, okay, that sounds all good, Cedric, but who is Jeunesse? You see, remember I told you earlier, in the words of my man, Brett Coffee, I want to have a little bit of coffee talk with you. So feel free to click the link below if you want to verify anything that I'm stating right now to get the rest of the information for all of our videos. And then feel free to click the next link to go ahead and lock arms with us. But I want to have this coffee talk with you. You see, you might be saying, well, what is Jeunesse? Now, Jeunesse actually means youth in French. We're all about redefining youth, both on the inside of your body as well as the outside of your body. So beginning with the outside of your body, that's where our Luminous line comes into play. 6 different lines under one roof, whether it be our daily serum, phenomenal product here, okay? Whether it be our full-blown body renewal product, okay, that you can use all over your body. Whether it be my favorite, our youth enhancement cleanser, whether it be our full-blown ultimate lifting mask, or whether it be our lovely moisturizer, ladies and gentlemen. 6 different lines under one roof, all based on adult stem cell research. Well over 200 plus growth factors inside of this product line, featured in numerous different magazines all over the world. We've done well over $500 million worth of this product line alone. This product line is based simply off of science. Now, I can tell you that since joining Jeunesse, before Jeunesse, I was never a vain guy. I traveled so much. If the hotel had soap and lotion, I was fine. I didn't take any special soap or special lotion with me anywhere. But since joining Jeunesse, I have not put lotion nor soap on my face in well over a year, ladies and gentlemen. And it is completely obvious. I've seen some phenomenal things happen within my skin, as well as within numerous other people that are within our team, as well as outside of our team, because simply the product unequivocally works. See, that's focusing on the outside of your body. Now, really quickly, before I get into the rest of our product line, I know I have quite a few men that probably are on the webinar right now that are thinking, okay, we're talking about skincare. And I want you all to understand, before I get into the rest of the product line, that I have learned in the world of marketing to market what people buy. To market what people buy. As I go through this webinar, I want you to ask yourself, does everyone I know have a face? Does everyone I know have a face? I want you to ask yourself that question. Question number two, I want you to ask yourself, when I woke up this morning and I brushed my teeth, when I was looking at my face, did my face look the same 10 years ago that it looks today? Question number three, I want you to ask yourself, will my face look the same 10 years from now? Think about that for a second. That's our first product line, Jeunesse, based on adult stem cell research, focused on the largest organ of your body, your skin. Then we go into the inside of your body, starting off with our Reserve product. This is a phenomenal product line focused on your immune system and your antioxidants, ladies and gentlemen. Comes in these little gel packs. Okay, tastes kind of like a grape elixir. Take 1 or 2 of them a day, and you understand why people can't live without the Reserve. See, it's really simple. Just have a little gel pack. A lot of people like to keep it in the refrigerator. This is my second one for the day. Just take it, get a little squeeze in it. I love that Reserve. You will, once you get on that product, you will understand why it's our unequivocal #1 international bestseller, focused on the inside of your body, focused on your immune system, as well as your antioxidants. Then we take it one step further with our AM/PM line. Our AM line, which is focused on your alertness and focus throughout the day. Yes, I said focus and alertness. Yes, I know that's a Don Kingsland, but let that one slide. And our PM, which is helping you out with your sleep, helping mellow you out. Now, we have so many vitamins, so many minerals, so many nutrients. We actually had to add an additional label. Well over 71 vitamins, minerals, and nutrients inside of our AM/PM line, invented by Dr. Vincent Giampapa, one of the most well-renowned anti-aging specialists in the world, who was also just recently featured on the Today Show and who is currently up for a Nobel Prize for his findings inside of the anti-aging arena. Then we take it one step further with our Zen Body program. Now, we all know in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a gazillion people that are going to sit down and say what? Their top 3 New Year's resolutions: lose weight, quit smoking, and make more money. Now, we can help with 2 out of the top 3. Let's talk about the first one that we can help out with. Zen Body, helping you curb off some of those, shave off some of those pounds. That begins with Zen Fit. Zen Fit is an amino acid drink. It comes in a powder form. You take it and you mix it with water. It comes in watermelon and fruit punch. Tastes kind of like your mom's Kool-Aid from back in the day. You drink it before a meal or before a workout, helps to speed up your metabolism. It's really, really good. Tastes like a Jolly Rancher. I mean, it's not even fair how good this product tastes. The next product is Zen Shake. Okay, I'm sorry, Zen Pro. Now with Zen Pro, this is an all whey and pea protein shake. No soy, no sucralose, no artificial sweeteners, non-GMO, and gluten-free. Comes in vanilla, comes in chocolate. Then we have Zen Shape. Zen Shape is an all-natural appetite suppressant. It's comprised of the raspberry ketones, the African mango extract, the green tea leaf extract, as well as well trim to help curb your appetite in the middle of the day. Between those 3 product lines, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call our Zen Body line. Now, you know what's so interesting about the Zen Body line? You know, when this product was released, we actually did well over $20+ million in sales in the first 48 hours when we released this product. And we had a lot of people coming across stage that were giving their testimony. You know, they've been on the product for X amount of time and they lost X amount of pounds. And there was one gentleman that walked across stage and said, hey, I've been on the Zen Body program for 90 days now and I lost 7 pounds. And there was a lot of whispering going on. 7 pounds, 7 pounds. He just needed to go to the bathroom. 7 pounds, that's no big deal. And then he whipped out his pants. When he whipped out his pants, ladies and gentlemen, he dropped 42 inches. He dropped 7 pounds, but 42 inches. My business partner looked at me and said, that guy just dropped a plasma television. See, most people, ladies and gentlemen, want to tone. They want to lose a few pounds, but they want to tone. You really, ladies, think about this. Do you want to get in that dress that you couldn't get into maybe for the last year, the past 2 years? Guys, are you really trying to get in that suit? You know, now you're like a 44, but you really got a bunch of 42 regulars inside of your closet. So you really need to just tone. That's what Zen Body does. And the beautiful thing about Zen Body that is coming in perfect handy, especially when we're coming up on the biggest season for weight loss in the next 2 weeks, New Year's. Then we take it one step further with our phenomenal Nevo energy drink. We just launched this recently, just over the past 2 weeks. Comes in 4 different flavors, mixed berry, comes in ICI, have the lovely peach mango, and my favorite, lemon ginger. Okay, now here's the beauty of this product. As I crack one here really quickly, being that I've already downed my lemon ginger. Let me do this real quick, because remember, I wanted to have a little coffee talk with you. I want to show y'all something here real quick, okay? Probably can't see that well, but I want to do it anyway, right? Because I'm crazy like that. All right, first of all, this only contains 20% fruit juice, a handful of calories inside of our energy drink, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking none of those extra sugars, extra sweeteners. We're talking about a healthy energy drink for a change. Now, I want you to think about how big the energy drink market is. I want you to think about how many people you see walking around with Monsters, with Red Bulls. I want you to think about how many times you go to a 7-Eleven or a convenience store and there's a 5-hour energy shot there, or some sort of energy shot for people to take. I want you to think about how you feel in the middle of the day, sometimes around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, after you had your lunch and you're a little bit sluggish. That's where that Nevo energy drink kicks in at, ladies and gentlemen. Unequivocally fantastic. I have zero doubt we're going to corner the energy drink market as well with our phenomenal energy drink. Then we have another product line called Finity, which is proven to extend your telomeres, you know, those millions of telomeres that you got attached to every single portion of your DNA inside of your body. I don't have a bottle of Infinity right here in front of me because my fiance just downed the last bottle here about 48 hours ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, this Finity is unequivocally fantastic. And I want you to think about telomeres for an example. Now, telomeres are attached to every single portion of your DNA inside of your body. All of us have them. All of us have them. And as you get older, your telomeres break off, kind of like the end of a shoelace. We have a product called Finity, which is scientifically proven to extend your telomeres, ladies and gentlemen, with the all-natural ingredient called TA65. The scientists that actually figured this out literally won a Nobel Prize for finding out this particular discovery. And we have the exclusive of that ingredient, TA65, inside of network marketing, inside of our product called Finity. Now, last but not least, we have our phenomenal product line, Instantly Ageless. Instantly Ageless, ladies and gentlemen, the product line that has literally catapulted the U.S. market. The product line, ladies and gentlemen, that was featured on the Rachel Ray Show, unsolicited. We did not pay for that. A product line that was featured on Inside Edition, unsolicited. We did not pay for that. A product line that is literally going viral all over Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, all over so many different social media sites because it is proven. It is proven to get rid of wrinkles, fine lines, bags, and crow's feet in 2 minutes. Who do you know that has wrinkles? Who do you know that has bags? Who do you know that might have fine lines? And if you can't think of anyone, who do you know that has a face? You see, I got excited about this product when I saw it, ladies and gentlemen, because it works in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Now, if you haven't seen the video yet, you deserve to check out www.lookathereyes.com. Again, that is www.lookathereyes.com. Or once this hangout is done, feel free to click the link below for more details and you'll see videos on all of our products. But stay tuned right now inside of our coffee talk right now, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about instant gratification. I want you to think about how many people need everything right now. Think about the society that we live in. The product works in 2 minutes. Now, in case you need some examples of instant gratification, I'm going to give you some here in a moment, but I want you to think about something for a second. We live in the most vain society you have ever seen in your life. We live in a society that you can't walk in any grocery store or convenience store without some magazine about your face, about your skin, about your health, about your weight. You can't help but to turn on TV shows that are focused on gender, that are focused on how someone looks. We live in such an instant gratification society that if you look at your microwave right now, there's still 15 seconds left on your microwave because maybe your kids couldn't even wait 2 minutes for the Hot Pocket to get done. 2 minutes. All it took was 2 minutes. We live in such an instant gratification right now that Domino's Pizza spoiled us all about 15, 20 years ago when they said that your pizza would be there in 30 minutes or it's free. Instant gratification. We live in such an instant gratification society that there's people right now in the middle of December that can't wait until the middle of January to get their W-2 forms from their job so they can go get a rapid refund to get a tax refund. Instant gratification. We live in a right now microwave magic, give it to me now society. We live in such an instant gratification society that there's a handful of people that are looking at this hangout right now that can't wait to find out how much it costs to get in and how much money they can make, that they're already looking at the videos trying to do 2 things at one time. You see, that's the instant gratification society that we live in. So why argue it? Why not just give people what they want? So with this product, Instantly Ageless does just that. You see, this is the door opener to the store of the rest of the products that I just told you about. This is that simple 2-minute conversation, that conversation that someone can look at a 2-minute video at lookathereyes.com. Something is so simple that you can text a link to your prospect and they can see the link and it only takes them 2 minutes. Something so simple that you know everyone that you know has a face. So let's think about this for a second. We got the product line dialed in. We've got the instant gratification with Instantly Ageless. We've got the full-blown energy drink line. We got the wellness line with our Affinity product focused on your telomeres. We got the resveratrol product, Reserve, focused on your immune system and antioxidants. We got the AM/PM line to take care of the multivitamin side of the world. We have the Luminous line, 6 different lines all under one roof based on adult stem cell research, focused on the largest organ of your body. We've got the full-blown Zen Body line, focused on that weight loss and helping you get that shape back that you want. We've got a 150,000 square foot facility that's based in Lake Mary, Florida. We have 30 plus offices worldwide, 600,000 distributors worldwide, 700 plus employees to facilitate all of our company growth. A company that will hit $1 billion in sales this year, not cumulative, this year for the year 2015 within the next 2 weeks. I think we got all those parts dialed in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about why most of you are here. Most of you are here because you want to learn how to make some money from the comfort of your home. Now, for those of you that wanted to learn about our products, that want to be consumers of our company, you simply want to be a customer, get with the person who put you on this Google Hangout, or feel free to click the link below and order the product that you wish to order. Whether it's our Affinity line, whether it's Instantly Ageless, even if you want to get a sample of Instantly Ageless, click the link below, because whoever invited you to this webinar, their link is below this particular video and you can become a customer right now. For those of you that want to become distributors, that want to learn how to make money, please pay attention to the next 10 minutes of this webinar. Now, before I get into the money part of it, I want to throw in a little disclaimer. Your results may vary inside of our compensation plan. This is a business, okay? You're only going to get out of it what you put into it. It's not a lottery ticket. Being that I got that lovely little disclaimer out of the way, let's rock and roll. We get paid, ladies and gentlemen, 7 different ways inside of Jeunesse. 7. I want you to count them along with me because I'm going to be very visual with you right now. We get paid 7 different ways. Way number 1, retail. Someone goes to your website, just like you're getting ready to click the link below when we get done to become a distributor or a customer. Someone goes to your website and they purchase the product retail. They purchase the product retail, meaning a box of Instantly Ageless, for an example, is $74.95 retail. Wholesale, the same box is $44.95. In that particular example, you would make what? $30 in commission. The difference between wholesale and retail. Any of our 14 different products, you're going to make the difference between wholesale and retail. That's the first way we get paid. The second way we get paid is what I like to call retail on steroids. Now, the reason I call it retail on steroids is because with Instantly Ageless, for an example, this one box of Instantly Ageless, ladies and gentlemen, there are 50 sachets. There's 50 of these, 50 single sachets in each box, okay? There's 50 sachets in each box. That's a 30-day supply. Now, we currently have distributors right now that are selling sachets from $5 to $10 per sachet, making anywhere from $250 to $500 per box of product. Yes, you heard me correctly. I did not stutter. Per box of product. Now, some of you are thinking, $5? Will somebody actually pay $5 for a sachet of this product, Cedric? Yes. Go ahead and nod with me. Yes. The product gets rid of wrinkles, bags, fine lines, and crow's feet in 2 minutes for up to 6 to 8 hours. One sachet can last from 1 to 2 days. Now, for those of you that might be saying, $5? Will somebody actually pay $5 for that? I want you to think about this for a second. You know people right now that stand in line at Starbucks that wait an hour for a cup of coffee, that pay $5 for a cup of coffee, and when they get out of line, they've got bags under their eyes. So the answer to your question is yes. I'm talking estheticians, beauticians, doctors, dermatologists, barbers, spa owners, regular everyday people, people setting up shop at swap meets, setting up shop at flea markets, setting up shop at trade shows, making hundreds and thousands of dollars on a monthly basis without ever signing up one distributor, without ever enrolling one distributor inside of the business. Yes, it's awesome. The third way we get paid is with our Get To and It's Paid For You program. Hold on, I got to take a quick Nevo commercial break. You gotta love it. The Get To and It's Paid For You program. That's the third way we get paid. What's up, Laura? The third way we get paid. Now, with our Get To and Pay For You program, you simply go out and get 2 preferred customers. Just 2 preferred customers. Now, all a preferred customer is simply someone who is getting the product on auto ship. They're getting the product shipped to them on a monthly basis, every single month, and they get a discount for doing so. For every 2 customers you get to do this, you're going to get a free bottle of serum and a $50 bonus. Get another 2 customers, free serum, $50 bonus. Free serum, $50 bonus for every 2 customers. You got to love it. The fourth way we get paid is with our first order bonuses. Now, when you look to join as a distributor tonight, because we know you are, there's going to be 4 different ways that you can join as a distributor in the United States, 5 different ways that you can join as a distributor inside of Canada. That will be a $199 level, a $499 level, a $749 level, and a $1,049 level. Again, that's $199, $499, $749, and $1,049. If you're in Canada, there's also a larger package there as well. Those are the 4 ways to become a distributor. Remember, you can become a customer by purchasing any product. You do not have to purchase any of these packages. Now, with those 4 different ways, the difference between those 4 ways are simply the amount of product that you have when you're launching your business. Now, I always give everybody the analogy of you have never seen a McDonald's open with 1 hamburger. If you did, that's called the closed McDonald's. You want to make sure that you have your actual product to be able to sample, to be able to retail. You can retail that kit and make your money back plus a lot more just by retailing that kit. Now, when you enroll people at any of those 4 levels, you're going to get paid either a $25 first order bonus, a $100 first order bonus, a $150 first order bonus, a $200 first order bonus, or a $250 first order bonus. Those are the 5 different bonuses that are accompanying those specific packages. Now, the 5th way we get paid. We're on number 5 because I know you're keeping track. The 5th way we get paid. Our lovely binary program. Ladies and gentlemen, inside of Jeunesse, you're building 2 teams. 2 teams. That's it. Everybody say 2. Just 2. Go ahead. I know you're in your home looking at this hangout. Just 2. Go ahead. Nobody's looking. Shh, your mom, she's not paying attention. Your husband isn't paying attention. Just say 2. Two. Okay, you're building two teams. Some people call it a left team and a right team. Some people call it a strong leg and a weak leg. I like to call it a checking account and a savings account. Now, I want you to follow along with me here in this specific example. Every product package, whether they buy a box of Reserve, whether they buy some Nevo, whether they purchase some Instantly Ageless, whether they buy some Luminous, every customer, every product has a point value attached to it. Every distributor package has a point value attached to it. When you accumulate 300 points on one side of business, your left side, i.e. your checking account, and when you accumulate 600 points on your right side, i.e. your savings account, or vice versa, however you want to call it, this pays you a $35 cycle bonus. 300, 600, 35, 300, 600, 35, 300, 600, 35. Now, it does not matter where those points come from. It doesn't matter if it comes from the person who introduced you to this webinar, because we're all building two teams. We're all forced to place people under other people. It doesn't matter if it comes from your customers, your reps, or your reps. Ladies and gentlemen, procrastination in this particular example could be extremely expensive, because whoever invited you to this webinar, I can promise you that they invited other people as well. It is going to be thousands of people that listen to the recording of this Google Hangout as well, alongside of all the other different presentations and recordings and systems that we have for our team to be able to plug into. Now, when you think about this, you can have the ability to be joining the person who introduced you to this webinar, and they turn around and start placing people under you, and all of a sudden, this volume is starting to accumulate. Now, some of you might be thinking, they got me on a webinar talking about $35 bonuses. Absolutely not. So you can cycle 5 times in a day, 10 times in a day. You can cycle 20 times in a day. You can cycle 50 times in a day. You can cycle up to 750 times per week. Now, I know for those of y'all that have quick calculators, you've done the math already, and you're like, that's $20,000+ a week. Yeah, right. Sure, I'm going to make 20 grand a week. So just in case you didn't eat a big, gigantic bowl of optimism with your Frosted Flakes this morning, if you failed that equation by 90%, that's still a pretty sexy income. Remember, this is only one of the 7 ways we get paid. Way number 6, we get paid inside of Jeunesse. God, these niggas are good. Our 7-level check match. This is my favorite portion of the compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen, because this is where the legacies are being built. This is where that long-term residual income, that sustainable money, this is where it's being built in this 7-level check match. Now, with this 7-level check match, Jeunesse is paying you up to 75% through 7 levels of the checks of the people that are inside of your organization. Up to 75%. Now, let me show you what that looks like in plain math. Let's just go to the Hangout. Let's go to the Hangout. Let's choose somebody from the Hangout. Let's just see. And then I can verify to make sure that I'm not just talking to myself here as well. All right, let's see. All right, so let's say that you go out and what's up, Mark? My man, Mark Saunders. Let's say you go out and you enroll my man, Mark Saunders, right? And Mark goes out and Mark makes $10,000 a month in this example. Remember, this is an example. Mark goes out and makes $10,000 a month in this particular example. You would make up to 30% or up to $3,000 a month in a check match. Pretty sexy, right? Let's say Mark goes out and Mark goes out and enrolls Jill. Hey, Jill, what's going on, Rockstar? Yes, we got a call right after this Hangout. Yes, we are going to talk. Mark goes out and enrolls Jill. Jill makes $10,000 in a month. You would make 15% of that, or $1,500 a month in a check match. Are you kidding me? Jill goes out and enrolls Angela Mathis, rock star out in hot Atlanta, Georgia. And look, Angela goes out and makes $10,000 in a month. You would make 10% of that, or $1,000 a month, in a check match. Now, you might not even know Angela, but don't you love you some Angela? You sending Angela Hallmark cards and chocolates. You checking up on Angela all the time, making sure she's good to go now, aren't you? 5% on level number 4, 5% on level number 5, and 5% respectively on levels number 6 and 7 for a whopping 75% check match. Now, if that didn't get you excited, if this doesn't, I have to stick a mirror under your nose just to make sure that you fog it up. The 7th way we get paid inside of Jeunesse is with our diamond pool. Now, with our diamond pool, ladies and gentlemen, when you hit the level of diamond, inside of Jeunesse, which is the pinnacle position inside of our comp plan, at that point, you're overriding the entire company. It doesn't matter if it's your left leg, your right leg, your orthopedic leg, your leg with no kneecap, your leg with no ankle, or your leg with no hair, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter if it's in Mexico, if it's in Colombia, if it's in the United States, or if it's Canada. Jeunesse takes 3% of our company volume. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that we will hit 1 billion in the next 2.5 weeks. We take 3% of our company volume and we put it inside of a pool on a monthly basis. All of the diamonds and above split this pool. This is one sexy bonus that comes out every quarter. You want to become a diamond inside of Jeunesse. And in case you were wondering, whoever introduced you to this Google Hangout actually introduced you to the fastest diamond team in the history of Jeunesse, as we accomplished this in 60 days. You are definitely in the right place at the right time. Now, alongside of our phenomenal compensation plan, we have all sorts of incentive trips, ladies and gentlemen. Just here recently, this year, we took a 1-week cruise to Tahiti and Bora Bora, all the Tahitian islands. Then a month and a half after that, we were actually in Cozumel, Mexico at the Dreams Resort Vacation Club in Cozumel, Mexico. It was unequivocally phenomenal, 100% paid for by Jeunesse. Next year in May, we're actually taking a trip to the Caribbean islands. The Mediterranean. We're taking a trip to the Mediterranean in 100% paid for by Jeunesse. And we get to travel the world. We get to meet different cultures. We get to hang out with our Jeunesse family around the world and really make money, impact lives, and see different cultures and have fun at the same time. That's what it's really all about. And to round it all off, ladies and gentlemen, we have our phenomenal Free to Kids program. You know, we just recently donated $500,000 to our Jeunesse Kids Foundation that we are building schools. We are actually digging wells. We are providing education. We're providing fresh water. We're providing long-lasting food sources to numerous different villages and numerous countries around the world because we are focused on philanthropy at the same time. You see, ladies and gentlemen, inside of Jeunesse Global, you're looking at a company that's a full-blown legacy play. You're looking at a company that's only 6 years old that will hit $1 billion this year in its 6th year. You're looking at a company that's doing business in 121 different countries. You're looking at a company that if you're in the United States and Canada right now, of the close to 100 million a month that we're currently doing in business, about 15 million of it is coming from the United States and under 4 million is coming from Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, that spells upward growth. You're looking at a company right now that's the fastest growing DSA company on the Inc. 500. You're looking at a company right now that has grown by 1,800% in the past 3 years alone. You're looking at a company right now that the person who introduced you to this, it can unequivocally change your life. I can sit here, ladies and gentlemen, right now and look you in your eyes, just like I'm looking at it right now, and tell you that this company will unequivocally change your life if you allow it to. You see, Jeunesse is here to stay. Jeunesse is a company that understands that we have numerous verticals that we're actually building this legacy in. You see, we're not only in the energy drink vertical. That's one vertical. We're not only in the health and wellness vertical. That's one vertical. We're not only in the anti-aging vertical. That's one vertical. We're not only in the beauty vertical. That's one vertical. You see, we're in all of those verticals. And if you do any research in the home-based business arena, any research whatsoever, 67% of all of the top income earners inside of the world of direct sales, they come from anti-aging, health and wellness, and skincare. How cool is it to have 3 of the top 4 verticals all under one company? And then to help this process within our team, we have a phenomenal marketing system that ironically you are participating in right now as we speak. You see, this Google Hangout is a part of our specific team takeover marketing system that you are going to have access to when you join our team tonight. You see, these Google Hangout pages are actually created for you. When someone clicks the link below, they're joining you. They're not joining me. I'm just working for you in Ocala, Florida. All of our recordings in the back office of our marketing system, all of our TTO tip of the day calls, where we give you 15 to 20 minutes of education 5 days a week to help you explode your business. Every single call that we've done all the way up until November of last year, archived for your convenience. Multiple capture pages. You don't have to worry about going and figuring out what capture page to use. We have those pages already built in for you. Whether they're customer pages, whether you just want to focus on Zen Body, or whether you want to focus on the skincare line, or whether you want to take advantage of the sample program, all of it tied in. You want to know how it works? Click the link below this video and you will see it with your own eyes, because you will be participating inside of one of our funnels within Team Takeover. You see, this is one of the reasons why our team has exploded. Not only do we have the best company, not only do we have the best product, but we have the best marketing. I've learned since 2006 of being full-time inside of this industry and winning numerous awards from internet marketing. I can tell you right now that the key word inside of network marketing is marketing. And we have the best marketing system on planet Earth, plus Venus, plus Pluto, for you to be able to tap into and help you explode your business, even if you can't spell the internet. We've got everything dialed in, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's up to you to make a decision. I'm going to end this webinar with a quick story. And the reason I want to end it with this story, because I really think that a lot of people can attest to this story. Because this story is about action. And this story is also about procrastination. And I'm hoping that you are falling on the side of action, because procrastination is pretty expensive. Now, before I tell the story, I also have to throw in a disclaimer to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. I'm simply telling you a story of something that happened inside of my life, and quite frankly, it happened inside of your life as well. Now that I got that disclaimer out of the way. Back in 2007, there was a little company called Apple. Maybe you heard of them. When Apple launched the Apple iPhone, there were people that were saying no one was going to pay $500-600 for a cell phone. I remember doing a conference call with well over 1,000 people on the line, and I told my friends and my family and my teammates at the time, I said, listen, I love you all. I'm no stockbroker, I'm no financial advisor, but I will tell you all that I lost on Google and I won't lose on Apple. When this Apple iPhone gets released, people are going to go crazy over this iPhone. Some people told me I was crazy, said nobody's paying $500 for a cell phone. We got Blackberries, we got sidekicks. You remember you had a Blackberry phone? Remember you had like an Intellos Primeco phone? Remember that Star Trek phone? You know, the one that clipped on your hip, that you thought you were cool with the little antenna that you pull up. You remember? Yeah, I still got one of those in my garage somewhere. Everybody kept saying no one was going to pay $500-600 for a cell phone. No one was paying attention to Apple stock at the time. Let's see what happened. When the Apple iPhone got launched, you know people that stood in line for 2 weeks so they could be the first one with it. You know people that didn't pay their rent, but they got an Apple iPhone. You know people that didn't pay their car note, but they could track their car going down the street on an Apple iPhone app being repossessed. You know people right now that are standing inside of a mall right now as we speak, somewhere that's in line at an Apple store, because every day at the Apple store looks like Christmas Eve now, doesn't it? A lot of people didn't believe. Interesting now, wasn't it? Everybody went out and bought this phone. Went crazy, right? Then about a year later, Apple said that wasn't enough. That's not enough. You know what? They love it when women tell them what to do. You know, my fiance just walked into home after a long day of horse riding, and she'll start telling me what to do as soon as I get off of this Google Hangout. I hop into my lovely car, and the navigation system is in a woman's voice telling me to turn left and turn right. Why not have a lady on your phone and name her Siri and have her tell you what to do? Siri, should I join Jeunesse?
I can't answer that.
You see that? She don't want to be politically correct right now, right? Why not have a lady on your phone and have her tell you what to do? A year later, everybody went out and bought the phone all over again just because it could talk. I guess your phone sucked a year prior, huh? Because it couldn't talk. They launched a couple of gigabytes in between, you know, a couple of different upgrades. Then they launched the Apple 5. You remember that? Remember that? Remember you were mad for about 15 seconds? Remember when they launched the Apple 5? They said, you know, they want it thinner. They want it thinner. They want a better camera. Let's make it thinner and give them a better camera and call it the Apple iPhone 5. And let's make the jack on the bottom. Let's make the jacks on the bottom a little different. Let's make them all go buy new wall chargers and AC adapters. Everybody went on and bought the phone all over again. Yeah, you were upset for 15 minutes. Don't front. You had to pay another $20 for a new car adapter for your phone. That was just another $1 billion on Apple's bottom line. That's all it was. It was actually pretty smart marketing when you think about it. They launched a couple more versions in between. Then Samsung comes out with the next big thing. Oh boy. LeBron James and this big gigantic phone, so big, it's bigger than your head. I remember when I got that cell phone, a lot of people were saying, Cedric, what do you got, iPod attached to your head? What is that? Apple can't be undone. So what did they do? They launched the Apple iPhone what? 6. So for those of y'all that are wondering, no, I'm not hating on Apple at all. This is an Apple iPhone 6. I love Apple. I'm just telling you the story because the last time I checked, Apple is the richest company in the entire United States of America. There isn't one company in the entire United States of America that has more money than Apple. Not one. Number two, if you're like me and you have kids, there's probably a good chance that you got 2, 3, 4 of these hanging around in your house somewhere because your kids have to have the latest version of it now, don't they? Some of you already bought the latest version already for your kids for Christmas already. And there's nothing wrong with the first one now, was it? The only reason why I bring this up is because if you've got $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 worth of phones laying around, you were willing to invest all that money into Apple. And Apple is already the richest company in the entire United States of America. Why not invest the same amount of dollars, if not less, inside of yourself? Because if you were already rich, you probably wouldn't be on this webinar. Why not pay attention to the people that back in 2007 actually made a decision and didn't procrastinate, that saw something big and locked arms? Because the ones that didn't, I know they feel pretty bad right now. Might be a little too late to make that stock play. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, my name is Cedric Harris, signing off from the flip-flop state that we call Florida. Thank you so much for hanging out on this Google Hangout tonight. Get with the person that put you on this Google Hangout. Get the rest of your questions answered. Click the links below and allow me to be the first one to welcome you to Team Takeover and Jeunesse Global. Don't pacificate, don't meditate, don't procrastinate. Take massive action, because procrastination never, ever, ever rewarded anyone on this planet. God bless you all. Thank you for hanging out on this Google Hangout. And always remember, there's only 3 types of people on the planet: the kind of people that make things happen, the kind of people that watch things happen, and the kind of people that have been hanging out on this Google Hangout for the past 45 minutes that are wondering what happened. I'm going to give you the opportunity to figure out which one you are tonight. Good night, everybody.